So the last of our quarterfinals this afternoon is women's singles, and it features the number 2 seed Saina Nehwal of India. She's up against Lindaweni Fanetri of Indonesia. And as you can see, that is the bottom quarter of the draw. Saina Nehwal, her first 2 matches, well, the first round against Gu Juan of Singapore, the player who beat her 2 weeks ago in the quarter-final of Thailand. So revenge against the home player here, much to the disappointment of the fans. Yesterday's match against Teorosi, that went the full distance. An hour and 2 minutes. As for her opponent, Lindaweni Fanetri, well, she played against qualifier Li-Ning of India in the first round. That was an hour and 6 minutes, as you can see, went the full distance. And then against Kaori Inabebu of Japan, who was promoted from the qualifying, had to save a game point in the second game before coming through 21-15, 22-20. So the last of our quarterfinals this afternoon, the number 2 seed Saina Nehwal, the former champion from 3 years ago, up against Lindaweni Fanetri of Indonesia.
Game on Court 1, women's single quarterfinal, match number 28. Lindaweni
So here come the 2 players for our women's singles encounter. The 23-year-old from Jakarta leads them out. Lindaweni Fanetri up to a career high in her world ranking this week, up 1 place to 13. And this is her 3rd quarter-final of the year for the Indonesian. And in fact, this is her 3rd Super Series quarter-final, but not all this year. Of course, the big news for Fanetri was her All-England performance when she reached the quarter-final, lost out to eventual champion Tina Baum from Denmark. But in the first round, she had disposed of the current world champion Wang Yihan. That was in Birmingham, so we knew she had huge potential. Well, they have played once before, and that was last week in the very first round of the Indonesia Super Series Premier event. And as you can see, Saina Nehwal won in 3 close games a week ago, because Saina Nehwal went on to reach the semi-final, one of 4 semi-finals that she's reached this year. So there is Lindaweni Fanetri, born in Jakarta 23 years ago, and their confirmation that her world ranking is up to a career high 13. 6 previous tournaments, and in case you're wondering about the win-loss record for the year, it also takes into account team competition, and that's why there's 7 losses. They're not the 6 that I've mentioned in individual competition. So to Saina Nehwal, also 23 years of age, based in Hyderabad, and down 2 places in the world ranking this week, down to number 4. And of course, Juliana Schenk from Germany replaces her at number 2 in the world, disposing Saina Nehwal from that position. And Juliana Schenk, who of course was last year's winner here, lost yesterday against Yu Sun, the qualifier from China. So our court officials for this one, well, I think it's actually Ho Hee Shen is the umpire, and it's the service judge who is Noah Fandal from the Philippines. So both these players, having been pushed the full distance in one of their previous matches, should now be used to the conditions here in this magnificent Singapore indoor arena. Fanetri, one of the few players in World Badminton who's recorded victories over both the Olympic champion and the world champion. Has to be said that when she beats what is now the Olympic champion, Li-Ning, well, she wasn't the Olympic champion then because that was back in 2010. But did, as I say, beat Wang Yihan, the current Olympic champion, in the first round of this year's All England Championships. Well, Saina Nehwal, 3 tournaments in 3 weeks. She was defending champion from last year at Thailand. And of course lost to Du Jian in the quarter-final. She was defending champion last week at the Indonesia Superseries event and lost in the semi-final to Juliana Schenk. So, and she's making steady progress. Depends whether the accumulation of tiredness gets the better of her. But of course she's seeded to be in the final. But it is noticeable that of her 7 tournaments so far this year, Saina Nehwal has not once managed to live up to her seeding position.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Indonesia. And now to serve, the ball, play.
So Saina Nehwal, the number 2 seed from India, getting this quarter-final underway against Indonesia's unseeded Lindaweni Fanetri. Well, all of our matches so far done and dusted in double quick time. Let's hope this one is a far more even contest.
2, love.
These players backing from the right to play against Chinese opposition in tomorrow's semi-final, either world champion Wang Yihan or former world number 1 Wang Xiaoxian. That match, of course, hasn't been contested yet. That's a lovely smash straight down the line.
So it's over. 3-1.
Perfect.
It's over. 2-3.
Well, I personally think that the Indonesian player, I'm only looking at Saina Nehwal at the moment, but I think Fanetri is a player who has suddenly stepped up a level in the last 12 months or so. Just one title to her name. That was at the end of last year, the Sayo Modi Memorial Grand Prix in India. Well, there's plenty of Indian support here in Singapore.
4-3.
Yes, good return of serve, good length.
4-4.
Totally misjudged the defensive shot there, Saina Nehwal. Good net shot. Oh, that's delightful. Set up the rally with that tight spinning net shot. Saina Nehwal force the short lift. Look where her feet are as she plays this deceptive drop. Nowhere near the back of the court. Therefore had so many options. Her opponent had to go back in defensive stance. Well, it's called good. Saina Nehwal can't believe the call.
6-5.
Sheer power. A great placement of the smash. Aiming towards that right shoulder. Great precision.
Next match on court 3. Next double quarterfinal match number 25. Praveen Jordan and Lindaweni Indonesia versus Muhammad Rijal and Debbie Susanto Indonesia. Umpire Apriya Reddy Sri Lanka. Service judge Makoto Ueno Japan.
It's a good rally. Well, Saina Nehwal, without any shadow of a doubt, the highest profile female athlete from the whole of India. In fact, badminton itself is the second highest participation sport in her home country. Cricket, of course, the highest participation. Yes, another good rally.
So it's over.
Lovely
7.
racket skills from this player, Fanetri. Good judgment by the Indonesian.
7.
Oh, my goodness me, she got a racket in way. And it bounced off the strings of a racket. I don't think she knew much about it. Look at this. Well, they say you create your own luck. Yeah, well taken. No, she had such a good year last year, did Saina Nehwal. Not only the Olympic bronze medal, but 5 finals, winning 4 of them. And that's why she went up to number 2 in the world ranking. But she's had her injury problems this year.
10.
Doesn't look quite as trim or fit as she did at the London Olympic Games. Hasn't got back full fitness yet, but that'll come. But in the meantime, having to work harder in her matches. It could not be closer. 10-all opening game. Who's going to have the advantage at the mid-game interval? And I can tell you, the advantage is much, much more psychologically than just 1 point. Missed it.
So it's over.
And therefore the advantage is with Lindaweni Fanetri of Indonesia. More credit to her.
Pause, 20 seconds. Pause, 20 seconds.
There's some of the Indian fans.
(11-10). Play. So it's over. 11-all.
Real determination from Saina Nehwal in that rally to get behind the shuttle quickly to give herself the options. One of Saina Nehwal's real qualities is her mental toughness. Great fighter on court. And she's certainly backed up by a master tactician in her coach, Pilela Gopichand. Well, 4 points played since the mid-game interval, and all 4 points going to this lady, Saina Nehwal. Yeah, but that one comes to an end.
So it's over. (12-14).
Oh, that is well taken. And a delightful change of pace at the end of that rally from Lindaweni Fanetri. There's the hard push, then the lovely little drop shot. And it's not often that Saina Nehwal gets left stranded, which she was on that occasion. got great disguise with her overhead shots, says Nehwal.
15-13.
They simply can't afford errors on the return of serve. Fanetri, not when you're behind. Another good rally.
Change. So it's over. 14-17. (15-17).
Well, she was ready for the flick serve.
So it's over.
I'm not quite sure what Fanetri was wanting as a reply to that service. Whatever it was, she wasn't expecting a straight smash, which to me was the obvious shot to play. No, that's a couple she's missed
So it's
on
over.
that cross court there, hitting wide.
16-18.
And look at her body language after she missed that shot. Tired-looking Saina Nehwal. So was that.
17-18.
Yeah. Straight down the line.
19-17.
Played herself really into trouble, Fanetri, with the cross-court lift. Obvious shot was smashed down her backhand side. Yeah, same shot. She's missed with a couple of the cross-court attempted smashes, as Saina Nehwal now concentrating on her smashes straight down the line, enjoying far more success. And with that final smash there come three game point opportunities. It's a good rally again. Here we are, straight down the line. Last 3 points that she's won. So she's achieved with that straight smash from her forehand corner. But more importantly for Saina Nehwal, she secures the opening game 21-17. 18 minutes of play. Gopichand on the left as we look at the two coaches there. Shah, Indonesian coach. So the coaches depart.
Pause, 20 seconds.
The players
Pause,
return.
20 seconds. Second game, the 4, play.
So having taken the opening game 21-17, the number 2 seed Saina Nehwal from India doesn't start so well to the second game against Lindaweni Fanetri from Indonesia. Both the players 23 years of age, but a substantial difference in the career results and statistics between these two players. Saina Nehwal, 21 finals she's appeared in, winning 16 of them. And 6 of those 16 have been Super Series titles, including this one, the Singapore Open, 3 years ago. Yeah, that's delightful play.
2, 1.
Yeah, good judgment.
3, 1.
And it will be very difficult for Lindaweni from this near side of the court. There's the Indian coaching bench. Because, of course, the drift that I've already talked about. Shuttle flying faster, going towards that far end of the court. So with lifts and clears, Fanetri is going to have to be awfully careful. But what will help her is her attacking play, as indeed in that rally. Shuttle will go down even quicker. And those smashes will be faster. Whether they'll be any steeper remains to be seen. So back level.
over. 4-4.
Giving Saina Nehwal some of her own medicine there. Fanetri smashing straight down her opponent's backhand side. Perhaps had too much time, too many options. Really wasn't under pressure at all. Should have made that net shot, Saina Nehwal. Goodness me.
6-4.
Yeah, good aggression from the Indonesian. Well, I said her attacking play would have more penetration because she's hitting with the drift, with the wind. Indeed it is. Good net shot. Yeah, got caught, having to take it late on the backhand side. Yeah, you can visibly see the extra effort from Saina Nehwal to get behind the shuttle. Get herself on the attack. It's going to go wide. Yeah, super net shot from Fanetri.
6.
Well taken again. Oh, good defense. Oh, and then she missed the easier one.
So it's over.
Yeah, just shadowing the shot she should have played.
9-7.
Scrambled so many shots back. Yeah, just indicating she came around the shuttle too much. It's going to land well in.
Change. The third change. 10-7.
The score is actually 10-7, not 10-8. It's gone wide, and it's now 11-7.
11-7. Interval.
So a 4-point advantage to Lindaweni Fanetri here in the second game. In the game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
That's nice coaching, isn't it? Seeing a coach smile at their player. It gives them confidence, helps them to relax.
Play.
Oh, brilliant net shot. Winning the net battle.
7.
Just wide.
Service over. 8-12.
Well, that was a run of 4 straight points.
Service over.
Well, both players from that far side of the court have really struggled to get the shuttle deep into their opponent's forehand corner. And when it's short like that, Fanetri will take advantage.
Umpire, Aris Matspalu, Estonia, Slovenia, and this is Singapore.
Just wide.
15-8.
Well, there's a real opportunity too, because Fanetri had backed off the net. She was expecting the lift. Yeah, it's a lovely smash from Nehwal.
Service over. 9-15.
Can never write off this #1 player from India. She's such a fighter.
Service over.
The time is running out as far as this second game is concerned. 7-point advantage for Fanetri. Oh, yes, that's lovely. And once again, Saina Nehwal using the tight spinning net shot to force the short lift, and then using her deception overhead for the winner.
So it's over. 18-10.
Yeah, she's just not consistent enough on her net play at the moment. Well, both of them obviously realise the importance of the control of the front of the court. Both of them desperate to hit the perfect net shot and trying to play to perfection. 1 or 2 errors creeping in. Oh, the luck of the net court. Raises her hand in apology.
19-11.
Oh, and it very much looks as if we will be treated to a third and deciding game, because the Indonesian just 2 points away from taking the second. That's clearly in.
So it's over. 12-19.
It's landed in. There was a shot down Fanetri's forehand side that I thought may have been going wide, but she chose to play it. Yeah, that one's gone wide. So now game point opportunities for Lindaweni Fanetri to level this quarter-final at 1 game apiece. Yep, that'll do. Nicely done.
Second game won by Lindaweni
Tight spinning net
Fanetri,
shot, forced the short lift,
21-13. One
and then
game's off.
thundered down her smash to take the second game, 21-13. Look at that net shot, very tight to the net. She's barely half court as she plays the final smash. And it is indeed 1 game apiece, 21-13. The scoreline in that second game in favour of Lindaweni Fanetri. 1 game all and everything to play for in the third and deciding game.
Court, 20 seconds. Court, 20 seconds.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that the ends here at the Singapore Indoor Stadium and the choice of end, who starts which end, is quite crucial. We've seen it all week, the number of matches that have gone to 3 games. Players preferring one end to the other because of the drift.
Final game.
And quite clear from this women's singles, both players have enjoyed more success from this near side. good judgment.
Service over.
Lets it drop long.
1-2.
Hesitation. Oh, that's landed in. She's left the wrong one.
Service over. 3-1.
What a good rally. Yeah, the final body smash
Service over.
for Saina Nehwal, doing the damage. But my goodness me, all 4 corners of the court explored. Yeah, it's nicely taken and nicely dealt with.
3-all.
Look, she really had to battle deep in her forehand corner. The next time, she's waiting for it. Jumps up, straight down the line. Yeah, if I remember correctly, she played 3 of those to end the opening game. Oh, just long.
Service over. 4-3.
That's landed in as well. Well, this shuttle must be swirling in this
5-3.
stadium, because a number of times both of these players have misjudged whether a shuttle is going to land in or out. Well, I remember from my playing days there was always a bit of a drift in this arena. Lovely arena to play in, though. Good vision. Lovely lighting, especially this year. That's well taken.
6-3. In shuttle.
Controlled it nicely. A bit of slice on that final kill. Saw Boonsak Ponsana doing that a little earlier today. Great skills. Well, I've felt for some time that Lindaweni Fanetri was just simmering on the verge of a big tournament and an impressive tournament run. And she's been impressive right now.
8-3.
I mean, of course, as I said a little earlier, you never write off Saina Nehwal. I remember last week in the first game of her semi-final against Juliana Schenk, she was 6-12 down. She rattled off 15 straight points. Ended up losing the match, but anything can happen. That's going to go wide. 6 straight points from 3-all to a 9-3 advantage. Fanetri is most definitely in the driving seat. Missed it. Well, Saina Nehwal, so she did miss 2 or 3 of those cross-court smashes from a forehand corner in the opening game. I wonder why she's reverted to going cross-court again. She's enjoyed so much success with the straight one down the line towards her opponent's backhand side. Why revert to something that wasn't working? Now she's trying what had been working for her.
Interval.
Well, that was halfway down the net. Well. 8 straight points for Lindaweni Fanetri. And therefore an 8-point advantage at the change of ends in this deciding game.
Court, 20 seconds. Court, 20 seconds. Eleven, 3. Play.
So what has Saina Nehwal got left? A former champion and number 2 seed here this year. That's a big margin to close down. It's landed in.
12, 3.
9 straight points now.
So it's over.
Well,
4, 12. Change shuttle.
9 points, straight points in a deciding game, I would normally say is usually decisive. But at the moment, I still feel it could go either way. The next 2 or 3 rallies are vital. It's going to go long. Yeah.
So it's over. 13,
I think
4.
it was actually closer than I expected it to be. Ooh, goodness me. Well, was it? Yeah,
So it's over.
nice backhand kill from Saina Nehwal.
5, 13.
It's a good rally again. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. My goodness me, she had to work
6,
hard in that
13.
rally. Just out of reach, that final cross-court net shot. Yeah. Well,
7,
never more dangerous
13.
than when she's behind. Saina Nehwal. Good rally again. Oh my goodness. Well, she got
So it's
Lindaweni Fanetri off
14,
balance,
7.
out of position.
Hello.
The Indonesian had played a short clear. Look where Saina Nehwal's feet are. Why on earth didn't she play an attacking winning shot? Instead chose to play the punch clear and made the error. Well, that's an extraordinary decision. Well, not surprising, both players wanting to towel down after that rally.
14-7. Play.
51 minutes this match has been in progress. Yeah, well-worked rally by Saina Nehwal.
Service over. 3 shuttle. 8,
Bringing her opponent
14.
forward, this time when she's got the short lift, playing the attacking smash. Well, that's what I thought she was going to do on the previous point. Good net shot. Yes, now it's a well-worked rally from
So it's
Fanetri.
over.
And look at the reaction. A little clenched fist as if to
8.
urge herself on.
Play.
That's going wide. Yep.
Service over.
Just slightly slower onto the
9,
shot.
15.
Fanetri. Look, she's having to turn. The shuttle had gone past her deep in that forehand corner. And that's why she made the error. You've got to somehow have the mental discipline. Make yourself take the shuttle early. Even though the lungs are burning, the muscles are aching.
Service over. 16-9.
Oh, that's landed way in.
17-9.
An 8-point advantage. And just 4 more points required to book her place in her first ever Super Series semi-final. She's got to put those sort of thoughts out of her mind. Just focus on the next rally. That's one of the 4 required.
18-9. Play.
going to go wide as well. Dear me. Don't often see unforced errors like that from Saina Nehwal. And now the advantage extends to 10 points. And 2 tantalising points needed by Fanetri to go further in a Super Series tournament than she's ever been before.
So it's over. Ten, 19.
Yeah,
So it's over.
the little shout urging herself on. Just 1
20.
more point needed.
Match point.
And this
10.
would be a major, major upset here in Singapore. 10 match point opportunities for Lindaweni Fanetri. Oh, good defence. Brave from Nehwal.
So it's over. 11, 20.
That is a super net shot.
Change, shuttle.
I said on the last really brave leave. That was
12,
courageous
20.
to play such a tight spinning net shot. And match point down.
Yu Yong-song and Yong Yi-won, Korea, versus Ho Song-hun and Impala, Korea. Umpire, Zhang Pei-hua, China. Service yard, China,
Oh. Gosh, left is another one that's gone wrong with the back line. Big high serve. It's going to go wide. She's done it. 21-13. And Lindaweni Fanetri of Indonesia beats the #2 seed Saina Nehwal in a thrilling quarter-final.
Match won by Lindaweni Fanetri. 17-21, 21-13, 21-13.
The umpire just confirming the score. 58 minutes for that women's singles of the very highest quality. And the former champion, Saina Nehwal, takes her leave here at the quarter-final stage. Well, by her own very high standards, it's been a disappointment tour for Saina Nehwal. But for Lindaweni Fanetri, what a breakthrough. Her first ever victory over Saina Nehwal, and tomorrow she'll be in her first ever Super Series semi-final.
Yes, you're ready.
I'm playing very well. I'm feeling it because before I met her in
Wait. Yeah, we're ready.
Congratulations on your win. How do you think you performed tonight?
yeah, I'm play very safe and I'm playing very well because before I meet her in Singapore, I met her in Indonesia Open Superseries.
And you were down the first set, but then you came back really strong in the end. What changed?
Maybe I changed. First set, I a lot of error my play, and then second set I just try to fight and save play.
What did you find the most challenging about your opponent?
She is really strong, and then she smash is really tough. That she is.
And do you find it different playing in Singapore?
Yeah, and because last year I'm playing Singapore is good, and then the second time I'm in Singapore, I play good.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thanks.
So, of course, with the conclusion of that women's singles, it means that our quarter-final action has been concluded for the day. It all started, of course, with men's doubles and the new world number ones, Go Sung-hyun and Lee Yong-dae, overcoming Jongjet and Puang Puapet in 2 straight games, 21-9, 21-16 in just 30 minutes of play. Then we had women's doubles and the number 2 seeds, Matsutomo and Takahashi from Japan. They too were winners in 2 straight games against the champions from last week. Again, very comfortable in the opening game, 21-9, 21-18. Then it was the defending champion in the men's singles, Boonsakpon Sana, against the left-handed Malaysian Chong Wei Feng, 21-10, 21-19 in 40 minutes of play. Mixed doubles and the current All England champions and champions here 2 years ago, Tontowi, Ahmad and Liliana Natsir. Well, they were very good indeed. 21-7 that second game against Chris Adcock and Gabby White. And then, as we've just seen, a magnificent women's singles, Lindaweni Fanetri recording her first ever victory over Saina Nehwal, 21-13 in the deciding game in a match that was just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark. So, of course, that concludes quarter-finals for the day. We will be back with semi-finals tomorrow. That's 2 p.m. local time. That's 0600 GMT. From all of us here in Singapore, especially from me, Jill Clark, do join us tomorrow for semi-finals. But in the meantime, bye-bye.